Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Apuborama, and in today's video, we will be breaking into the 10 fastest HSW vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, for any of you that are unaware, how's special works are the fastest vehicles that you can purchase. In fact, the fastest car in today's video is able to break over 170 miles per hour, or at least pretty dang close to it, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. While I do play on PC, all of these vehicles are available, just not their HSW variants. So I'll be breaking into each one of these cars, telling you about their speeds, and if I would recommend to pick them up or not. And that brings us to the number 10 position. This, the Turismo Classic HSW. This vehicle is able to achieve a top speed when fitted with the house upgrades, 150 miles per hour, which is actually insane. The slowest car on the HSW list is faster than some of the fastest vehicles in the game in PC and without HSW, which is just ridiculous when you think about it. And this is a sports classic, so you can imagine how fast the sports and supers are able to go. In the number 9 position, we have one of the weirdest looking supercars in GTA, being the Deveste Eight. This is an interesting vehicle, as I said, because it looks so awkward. I'm personally not the biggest fan of its looks, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are. What I can say is that it is an absolutely incredible vehicle on its handling, and judging that the HSW upgrades allow this vehicle to achieve an incredible top speed of 151 miles per hour, yeah, there's really no complaints when it comes to this car. It's got a lot of customization going for it, and it's actually one of the cheaper supercars. Rockstar occasionally brings it on sale as well, where you can get it at a 30% discount. Overall, it's a really fun vehicle, and I would definitely recommend to pick it up if this is the kind of style of car you like. Not my personal cup of tea, but definitely for somebody out there. Finding its way into the number 8 position, we arrive at the Entity MT. This is very clearly based off a Koenigsegg Jesko, which is actually one of my favorite vehicles in Forza Horizon 5. Not only is it one of the fastest cars in the game, but it just looks absolutely incredible. And Rockstar did an amazing job at bringing that car into Grand Theft Auto Online. Not only does this vehicle have the looks, but it has very good handling, and even better yet, is top speed. When given the HSW upgrade, this car is able to go a whopping 151 miles per hour, which is, funny enough, the same as the Deveste Eight. It's a very nice speed, though. Some of the faster HSW cars are so dang fast that it's almost impossible to actually drive them without just dying. So when you mess around with a vehicle like the Entity MT, while it may not have as much speed as the higher-end vehicles, its handling and overall looks definitely make up for it, which is why I still think this is one of the better HSW vehicles to get your hands on. Let me know what you guys think about this vehicle in the comments. Moving on, we arrive at the first sports car to make today's list, this one being the Banshee. I absolutely love the look of the Banshee. I mean, it's just an OG Viper, and how can you not like the design of this vehicle? It's all for speed and power, and that is definitely what you will get if you give this car the HSW upgrade, as it is able to achieve a top speed of 153 miles per hour. That is already faster than 2 supercars we have brought up, and it also features really impressive handling. The Banshee is just an incredible HSW variant. Now, don't get this confused with the Banshee 900R, which is a Benny's upgraded version of the stock Banshee. This is an HSW upgraded version. So you buy the normal Banshee for, I think, $100,000 on Legendary Motorsport, and then you have to bring it over to Los Santos Car Meet, and that's where you can upgrade this vehicle with the HSW modifications. And yeah, this is an incredible car to put them on, as there's so many different variants of this vehicle. It has great customization, and as you can see, the liveries also look absolutely fantastic on this car. I'm glad Rockstar has finally given this vehicle the speed that it deserves in Grand Theft Auto Online. We arrive at another sports car, this being the S95 HSW. Now, I should mention, because I play on PC, I don't have access to this car. Rockstar doesn't even have the base variant available for PC players. So because of this, I did have to get some clips from YouTube. This video is sourced from Cone 11, as you can see in the bottom corner. Now, this vehicle is able to achieve a top speed of 155.5 miles per hour. That is really fast. especially for a vehicle you wouldn't expect to go that fast. At this point, we are starting to reach the area where these vehicles are going to be incredibly challenging to drive. I know for a while there was a glitch that allowed the S95 to be the fastest HSW car in the game. However, Rockstar patched that, and now it's still pretty solid. It's right in 5th place, but it isn't the fastest anymore. So, the S95, it's a great looking vehicle, and I would definitely say it's one of my favorites in overall looks and customization because it is a JDM, and it's actually the only JDM to make it in the list, so that's why I like it so much. Surprisingly, another Sports Classics makes the list in the 4th place position, this one being the Sterling GT, able to achieve 156.75 miles per hour. I love the design of this vehicle, and it is by far my favorite HSW car in the game. I mean, look at it. It looks so cool. If I'm not mistaken, in real life, this is based off the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, which is a multi-million-dollar, like, 1950s, 60s era car. It's just an absolutely epic vehicle, and it's just so cool to look at. Now, it is by far the best handling of all the Sports Classics in the game, so the fact that Rockstar now gave it also the best speed easily puts this into the best Sports Classics category. It's just absolutely amazing. And as I said, the vehicle looks amazing. It also sounds absolutely amazing with one of the best engines in the game. Funny enough, when Rockstar first gave this vehicle the new liveries, they actually bugged the car and gave it completely bulletproof windows. However, in the next patch of the game, they were able to fix it. But for a while, this was one of the most insane vehicles because of the fact that you literally could not shoot through it. This is still one of my favorite Sports Classics, even without the HSW upgrades on PC. It's just so dang nice. I'd highly recommend to buy it. It's just an incredible car. We arrive to the only motorcycle making today's list, being the Hakuchou Drag HSW. It's not surprising to me at all that this is indeed the vehicle to make today's list. The Hakuchou Drag can go 157.5 miles per hour, which is actually insane when you think about it. Not only is this vehicle ridiculously fast, but it also has some of the best handling because, as we know, motorcycles basically never lose grip when rolling around a corner. If you're in a car and you're trying to make your way through traffic, not only are you a much larger profile than a motorcycle, but you're just going to feature less handling, less grip, especially if you're rear wheel drive. However, there is a big downside when it comes to the Hakuchou Drag, and to show you the downside, let me just drive into this. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. When you're driving 157 miles per hour, either down the highway or throughout the streets of Los Santos, the challenges are going to be not dying. That's probably going to be the main one. Now, if you are wearing a motorcycle helmet, the damage you receive when crashing will be much less. You can see I received very little damage from actually crashing into that car. So that's a fun little fact for you there that a lot of people don't know. But yes, the Hakuchou Drag is an incredibly fast vehicle, and if you're a fan of motorcycles, it's definitely one I'd recommend to buy. Making into the number 3 and 2 position, we have basically the same car with just some slight differences. We have the Vigero ZX and the Vigero ZX Convertible, both featuring HSW upgrades. Now, personally, I like the look of the Convertible better. I just think it's got so many nice liveries going for it, and the vehicle looks absolutely incredible. But in terms of customization, these vehicles are almost identical from the front to all the spoiler options. I just kitted them out differently to showcase that there are a lot of different options you could put on these two types of cars. Top speed-wise, the base Vigero ZX can go 157.5, and the Convertible can go 158, but it's really not a noticeable difference. When it comes to lap time and overall maneuverability, it's gonna really depend on your skill because both of these vehicles have incredibly sussler handling and they love to spin out. So because of that, while they're very fun and fast, they do require a very strong driver to tame this wild beast. Overall, I think these are definitely my favorite looking muscle cars, right up there next to the Superbird that are available in the game, which is the Gauntlet Classic Custom. So let me know in the comments what you guys think out of the two vehicles, which one you like better. But that brings us into the first place position, being the Itali GTO Stinger TT. I'll be real, I don't love this vehicle. I think the problem is that it just looks really funky for a sports car. But if you want speed, this car craps on the competition. As we just said, the Vigero ZX is able to go 158 miles per hour. This goes 168.5 miles per hour. That is 10 faster than the next fastest. That is insane. It literally smokes the competition. So if you're looking for speed, this is definitely the way to go. But obviously not everything's speed, and I just don't love the look of this car. But it's also the only vehicle in this list that features Amani Tech upgrades. So out of all the HSW cars in the game, if you're gonna buy one, I would definitely recommend the Stinger TT. It's a sports car, it is the fastest out of the bunch, and it features Amani Tech capabilities, which means you're never ever going to be blown up. Even if you don't put the HSW upgrades on this vehicle, it still goes 132, which is still very fast. So it's a fast car nonetheless. It's got some decent customization going for it. I just don't really love the back of this car. I don't think it has much flair or design going for it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. At the end of the day, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.